Hi, Alvin.
Hello.
You.
Hello, Anshika. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to your live session. I am so excited to have a conversation with you.
Thank you very much. I'm also very thankful for allowing me to do this. Thank you to your organization as well. So thank you very much. And again, this is an opportunity for us followers of the pageant to know more about you as a contender, especially that the Miss Universe competition is coming soon with a date
Right.
already been announced.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So yes, so let's not take this any longer. Let's begin with you introducing yourself, your age, educational background, and something interesting that we need to know more. We need to know about you.
Sure, I love this part. Hi everyone, my name is Anshika Sharma, Miss Universe Nepal 2020. I'm 24 and my educational and professional background both are in information technology. I used to live in Sydney for 6 years for my studies and work purpose, but now I'm here all set to represent Nepal at Miss Universe.
Very good. Thank you so much for that. I love that. It's just short because we're pretty sure that we'll get to know more about you in the next questions that I will be asking. Now, your national pageant made some news after it broke many pageant stereotypes when it comes to selection of finalists. What do you think about that? And why do you think it is important to make that necessary actions?
Absolutely. Miss Universe Nepal is one of few pageants who is bringing inclusivity in pageantry world. And it is important, it is very important. At Miss Universe Nepal, we do not have height criteria, no weight requirement. Transgender women are openly invited to compete in the pageant. In beauty pageants, we hear a lot about inclusivity and that we all are equal. But when it comes to walking the talk, I think Miss Universe Nepal has done a great job. I think it is important to take this action because I see beauty pageants as a space where you can learn and grow, and also it is a celebration of womanhood. It is celebration of all the brave, bold, and beautiful, confidently beautiful women. And for that, I do not believe that you would need a certain height criteria or physical requirement. It is about who you are as a person, and it is also about how you can provide help to the community with all your experiences and your stories. So that is more important rather than your physical attributes. And I feel so proud to be a part of such a pageant which is so inclusive and which is breaking stereotypes in the society.
Very good. I love that answer. Thank you very much. And in connection to that question, what will you tell to young ladies who think that their height isn't enough, who think their weight is a bit too much for pageantry? What will you tell them, especially if they are planning to join Miss Universe Nepal, but quite unsure about it because of those stereotypes?
I feel like take the first step. Do not think about, from the part of Miss Universe Nepal organization, we have already announced that there is no requirements. So now it's up to you to decide. And you are smart when you decide that to take up the opportunity because the opportunity is already there. And if you just sit back and just think that you're not enough or your height is not good enough, you are overweight, then you would never get the chance to represent Nepal at Miss Universe. So just take that first step, believe in yourself. What matters is how you think, how you feel, how good is your heart, rather than all those physical attributes. So go for it.
That's really beautiful. Thank you very much, and very inspiring too. Thank you. So, in your case, what motivated you to join Miss Universe Nepal 2020? Has it always been a plan for you? What I mean, did you plan for it for a long time, or was it just an instant decision?
Not at all instant decision. I have been following Miss Universe pageant for a long time. I'm a kind of person who do not like to be in a bubble or be in a comfortable space. I always want to go step forward and come outside of my comfort zone. And Miss Universe Nepal is a platform. I saw it as a platform to grow myself personally and also for my cause and my advocacy to have a louder voice. That's why I chose to be in Miss Universe. Also, we are very new at Miss Universe. Nepal is the newest, one of the newest countries. And I
Mm.
was the happiest when in 2017, I heard that Miss Universe franchise has been in Nepal. And we have been, we are new, but we have been doing so well. And I also wanted, one of the greatest motivation for me to participate was for me to represent my country at Miss Universe. So that was my biggest motivation.
Very good. Thank you very much. And we are very happy as well because before Nepal was given the franchise to participate in Miss Universe, your country has already been doing well in other pageants like Miss World, for example. So it was a pleasure for us to welcome your country in Miss Universe. And it's amazing because in 2018, your country already made your first placement. So that's very interesting. And we are very excited to see more what your country can
Exactly.
offer to the Miss
Mhm.
Universe pageant. So thank you so much for that. And you mentioned that you were residing in Australia before. So can you tell us one thing that is similar in both Australia and Nepal, and something that is the complete opposite between Australia and Nepal?
Well, I feel so lucky to have experience of living in both the culture. One of the main things that is similar to both Nepal and Australia would be the warm and loving people. Australia is a country of immigrants. It is a country of multicultural, it is a multiracial country. And it is similar in Nepal as well. It is a small country, but we have people of different culture and diversity. And in both cases, both in Australia and Nepal, even even though we are different, even though we have diversity, we are living in harmony and we're loving each other. I think that's one of the beautiful parts of aspects of both the countries, and I feel proud to be living in both the countries, which is very loving and welcoming to everyone. One different would definitely be the geographical structure. Australia is famous for beaches and Nepal is famous for mountains. So that must be the complete opposite aspects of both the countries. Um, I see mountains from my balcony of my home, but I never saw beaches until when I was 18 when I first moved to Sydney. So
Wow.
when my first beach was Bondi Beach, and I was so excited to go there. I was so excited to touch the water and take pictures. So it was fun.
Thank you very much for sharing that. And what do people want when you travel? I mean, what age did you move to Australia?
I was 18 when I first moved there. I went there as a student.
Oh, wow. Very good. So I believe it was a great experience for you. But now you're staying in Nepal.
I am staying in Nepal. So before the pageant, I was there. I was working full time, but now I'm back here for the competition of Miss Universe Nepal. Now that I've won and I have the responsibility of representing Nepal, I am completely staying here.
Very good. So thank you so much for that as well. And now, during the Miss Universe Nepal 2020 pageant, what was your initial reaction when you were announced as the winner and as the official representative of your country to Miss Universe?
To be very honest, I was so proud of myself because I only know how much of hard work and effort that I put for the competition. I was living in Sydney, traveling during the pandemic from Sydney to Nepal. Quitting my job there for the competition and participating here was a big risk for me. And when I was being crowned, I realized that everything was worth doing. And also, I feel very grateful for everyone who supported me, my family, my well-wishers, my friends from Sydney and also in Nepal. They were the biggest supporters for me, and I felt very grateful. I saw my parents in the audience, and I couldn't hold my tears. If you see the video of me crowning, I was crying the whole time. It was a beautiful moment. And like you said, at the very moment, I also felt a sense of responsibility because now I have to represent my country at Miss Universe. And it is going to a very tough competition. I was aware of that, but it is something that I thrive for always. As I said, I always want to grow and learn and come out of my comfort zone and do the hard work. So I thought of it as the best opportunity for me to grow.
Very good. Thank you so much for that. And I am pretty sure that you and your organization is working very hard. And I'm very glad that you mentioned that it is actually a very tough competition because us, followers of the pageant, are actually we are making our own list of favorites as well. but it's
Yeah.
actually quite difficult to make one because there's a lot of strong competitors this year. But of course, we cannot just undermine those candidates that are not being on the list at the same time because there will always be a lot of surprises, a lot of things that we can't see
Mhm.
behind the scene, especially in 2018. That is one of the wake up calls that we got as pageant followers that there will always be surprises. Manita
Yeah.
Devkota did not, I mean, wasn't in our list. She was a huge
Right.
surprise, but when she was announced in the top 20, spoke with Steve Harvey, we totally understood why she placed and got so far in the competition. So I just wanted to tell you that just keep on working, keep on pushing, and there may be lists that doesn't include you in it, but it's okay because you know your capabilities and you know that you can do very well. So
Thank
that
you
would
so
be my
much.
message for you. Thank you
Thank you.
very much
Thank
as
you.
well. And when IMG took over, working on different advocacies and social works has become very active. And what is advocacy that you will bring to Miss Universe? And why did you choose that one?
Well, I feel very strongly about educating children in rural parts of Nepal and also around the world where students do not have access to education. Um, I feel that education is empowering, and I am here today because of the quality education that I received. I have become this competent and very bold, beautiful woman that I am today because I managed to get education not just in Nepal but also in Sydney. One of my biggest inspiration for need to advocate for education is definitely from my parents. My parents do not come from a very privileged background, but they did so well in their later parts of their life because they managed to get education in their lives. So I feel that education is empowering, and because of this, I started my own little project in 2018 where I collected a team and started supporting, providing scholarship to 10 underprivileged children in remote parts of Nepal. So I would say that is one of my biggest achievement. And as a beauty queen, as a title holder now, I have more responsibility and I have more reach. So that is one of the reasons why I came to pageants as well. And because I have more reach, I have to do more. So that is why I'm currently working on providing support to many students in not just in the certain part of Nepal but all around Nepal. So I'm working on that, and I hopefully will be able to um, take this cause and advocacy to Miss Universe and also inspire others to have their own purpose in life, not just for education, but whatever they feel is not going right in the society. I would let people know that you have to have a purpose in life and work for it.
Thank you. And as a teacher myself, I would love to thank you for advocating for education because you are with us in that advocacy. So I thank you very much. And some people might say that 10 scholarships are quite low when it comes to number, but it actually isn't. When it comes to advocating for something, there's no such thing as small numbers. As long as
Right.
you are creating and helping something, that's already considered a great move for you. So thank you very much for that.
I would say that we start something and it creates ripple effects, right? So I'm helping
Exactly.
10 students, and when these students grow up and start working, they might help other children who are underprivileged as well. So that's my main motive, not just to help these children, but to create ripple effects and to make those students so capable that they will be able to help others in future as well.
Exactly. Thank you very much for that. That's really the reason why we are doing as much as possible to change lives of the people that we have because we may not reach out a lot of people, but these people that we have reached out can reach out to others, which, as what you said, will create a ripple effect. And that's the best thing about it. So thank you. Now, from all the ladies that are confirmed so far in Miss Universe 2020, who do you consider as the strong ones so far based on your personal assessment? I know you have seen some of the contestants that will be competing with you in United States in the 16th of May. So who do you consider as the strong competitors so far?
Well, I feel like I'm in no position to assess anyone. I think, as I said earlier, beauty pageants is the celebration of women, and I cannot choose who is my best one or who is my competitor because everyone is different, everyone is unique, and they have their own stories and experiences to share to the world. So I have no names right now. I think all the amazing women who are participating this year are doing so well in their preparation, and I'm sure that all of them will shine at the stage of Miss Universe. And I hope that I will do the same as well.
You know what? I would really accept that answer because just like some of the people who's following me, when they ask me for my top five, I can give them names now. But then tomorrow, I will give them different set of top five because it's
Right.
really difficult to pick which of these ladies in your batch are the strong ones. So it's okay. I'll take that answer. Now, in your case, now I know there's only a few Miss Universe Nepal that has been crowned, but could you please name one Miss Universe Nepal who inspired you the most and why?
I'm sorry, you got frozen for a while. Would you mind repeating that question again?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know Nepal has just is new in Miss Universe, so you have very few Miss Universe Nepal as of the moment. But based on these few numbers that you have, name one Miss Universe Nepal who inspired you the most and why.
I have to take the name of my national director, Nagma Shrestha, because
Of
she's the
course.
one who brought the franchise of Miss Universe in Nepal. I have always been a follower of Miss Universe, but as an aspirant beauty queen, I never thought that I would be representing Nepal in Miss Universe. I never got that hope. There were other pageants, but no Miss Universe. So in 2017, I think she gave hope to not just me, but all other women who are willing to participate in Miss Universe. So I would definitely take the name of Nagma Shrestha. And also, after being associated with her, I've heard so many stories that how hard she worked to bring that franchise. She was alone at some
Wow.
times. She did not receive supports of people that she thought that she would receive. So I really praise and admire her for whatever she did. So yes, Nagma D is Nagma D means sister, so I say her Nagma D.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing that because as for example, as followers of the pageant, we only recognize I mean, I'm speaking in general. When we
Mhm.
say best representative from that pageant, most of the people that many pageant fans will name are those who got the placement, like Manita Devkota in your case. But choosing Nagma Shrestha, we truly appreciate that. And explaining why she was your inspiration, we truly appreciate that because there are things that we don't know. And hearing her efforts in bringing Miss Universe and Nepal, it made us appreciate her even more. So thank you. Now,
Mhm.
name one Miss Universe winner who inspired you the most.
I think as a Miss Universe fan and a follower, I get inspiration from all the Miss Universes we have had till date. But one Miss Universe who really touched my life, I would say, is Catriona Gray. I have been following her journey since 2016 when she participated in Miss World Philippines, and I followed her journey very closely after that. I think she is an epitome of a woman who never gives up. She maybe she did not get what she wanted in 2016, but in 2018 the universe was upon her, and with her hard work and passion and determination, I think she made it. And that is an inspiration for all the young girls, including myself, to go for what we wish for and put on the hard work and effort. And once we believe that we can do it and put our work, I think we will definitely get it. And that is something that Catriona Gray Miss Universe 2018 taught us.
Great message again from you. Thank you very much for that. Now, our next question is more on pageant questions. So my first question would be not really the first question, but when it comes to this pageant question, what do you think is the most difficult part of being a beauty queen and why?
I think as beauty queens, we all have our highs, lows, bumps, and curves. And every time it is so challenging to remain positive and calm. But at the end of the day, we are here for a bigger purpose, and small little things like our highs and lows will not define what we want to achieve. So we just need to persevere and be resilient as beauty queens, and everything is possible for us.
Yes, thank you very much. And in your case, as a beauty queen, there's a lot of bashing online that you are receiving. We cannot
Mhm.
deny that. That is happening actually. as for example, to those people who are aspiring to be a beauty queen like you, we have to give them an awareness that this social media bullying, cyberbullying exists.
Mhm.
So what would be your advice to them on how they could be able to overcome this cyberbullying?
It's not just for beauty queens that people are bashing. It might be for anyone, right? So we just need to look at the brighter side. Um, you are here to inspire others. You are here to influence others. Those people who are bashing you, they do not know you personally. And if you just take a step back and look at a bigger picture, you will not only see the bashers, you'll see your supporters. So just focus on your supporters and love them and ask them for all the support. So that is one way to go ahead and never look at negativity.
Very good. Thank you so much for that. And before I proceed to my next pageant question, I've also heard that you will be traveling to the Philippines for preparation and training. Could you share us something about that?
Yes, so I will be preparing with the Empire Studios, with Mama J, with Tito Nat. I'm super excited for the trainings, but unfortunately, Philippines is not yet open for the tourists. So we will have to wait for a while till it opens. But we are definitely going, me and the team, and we will be receiving trainings from the amazing beauty queen makers
Mm.
in the Philippines.
Very good. And I'm pretty sure that they will welcome you and train you very well so that you can, again, possibly give us another surprise in the competition. So we will be looking forward to that. My next pageant question is actually related to your answer during your pageant. You mentioned
Mhm.
in your final answer in Miss Universe Nepal that people must be economically and financially ready. So my question is, in choosing a job, which would you choose? A job that you don't like but with high salary, or a job that you love but with small salary, and why?
Okay, I totally agree that it is necessary for us to be financially stable and financially prepared because we don't know what future holds for us. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we do things that do not give us happiness. I am someone who likes to live in the present, and materialistic things like money does not define my happiness. So I would definitely choose the thing that gives me immense satisfaction and happiness rather than choosing the highest paid job, which will not give me, satisfaction.
Thank you very much. Especially that there's a lot of jobs that pays well, but it's causing you so much stress, and
Right.
sometimes it cuts the connection between you and your family. That you don't have much time with your family anymore. So
Yes.
that's another pro. There's always a pros and cons when it comes to
Yes.
the job thing. So thank you so
Yes.
much for that answer.
I
Now,
think it is
yes,
necessary to be passionate about whatever you do, and not look for the materialistic thing like money. You just need to follow your passion. Even if you got involved in a job that you never thought you would, just that's what I did when I first got my job as a sales analyst. So and later I started loving it because I put my passion in it. And when you love your job, you definitely will find time for your family, for having fun, because you are in this calm state, you're in this not so pressured stage. So you just need to find your passion in whatever you do.
yes, I completely agree with that. That's why when my students ask me, what do you, Sir Alvin, what do you think is the job that is perfect for me? I think the best answer that I always give is follow your heart.
Hmm.
Because it's always the best to choose what you think is good for you. Do not let anything else force you because you know yourself. You must
Yeah.
know yourself, your capabilities, what you can do, your strengths and weaknesses. Because sometimes, let's be honest, the main reason why some people are failing at their profession is because their focus and their motivation is on the salary and
Hmm.
not what they love to do. So I believe
Yes.
that's one thing that we could change as well. And we could educate these young people that no matter what people say, always go for what your heart desires.
Exactly.
Now, in your case, this is another question, and why in pageants like Miss Universe and even other pageants, it's very important to know why you. This is a very simple question, but this is one way for us to know why should they crown you. So in your
Mhm.
case, why should you be the next Miss Universe?
I see Miss Universe as a platform for my cause and my advocacy of educating young children to have a louder and stronger voice. And Miss Universe is a platform for me to reach out to as many children as I can to help educate in my lifetime. Also, as a relatable Miss Universe, I would like to let people know that I'm not perfect. I have my own flaws. I make mistakes. So can you. So just keep on loving yourself, accept your flaws, embrace your imperfections, and that is the way you can always move forward in life and love yourself and learn from your mistakes every day.
Very good answer. Thank you so much for that. I love the honesty in the way you answer that. So thank you so much. And before I ask you the final question, there's always a tradition that we ask the contestants to do here. And since Miss Universe is fast approaching, so we would love to hear and see a glimpse of you by giving us a sample introduction that you will do in Miss Universe,
Mhm.
your name and your country. So we would love to hear you do that.
Okay, I have to take a deep breath for this one.
Yes.
Anshika
Yeah, I
Sharma,
mean,
Nepal. Oh, did I do it? Were you
I have
telling
to ask,
something?
yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say that you have to make it beautiful because many people will have to repost this for sure. So let's do it again.
Okay. Anshika Sharma, Nepal.
Very good. Thank you so much for doing that, and we truly appreciate that. Because I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Miss You Updates and other pageant pages as well, who's doing this compilation of introductions that they got in this interview. So I'm pretty sure you will be there very soon too. So thank you so much for doing that. And before we end this interview, what will be your final message to the people who are supporting you and will be continuing to support you until the finale of Miss Universe 2020?
Well, I would love to say that thank you very much. I really appreciate your time and effort that you're putting to support me. I know that you have your own things to do in life, but I can see all your messages, your comments, and it really makes my day, my evening, my night whenever I see your messages. So please keep on supporting, keep on loving. I will not let you down, and we will rise in the Miss Universe stage together.
I love that. I really feel the encouragement in that. So thank you so much. And we will be supporting you for sure. And again, just like what I said earlier, just keep on working because the universe will always reward you with what you deserve. So
Okay.
again, have a great afternoon, Anshika. Thank you so much for everyone who joined us in this interview. I truly appreciate that. And hopefully this interview will give the followers of the pageant an idea on what they could see in you as Miss Universe. And there will be more transformation and improvement that will happen. So we will definitely be seeing a better, a more competitive and stronger version of you.
Thank you, Alvin. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you putting your questions, and I loved answering all your questions. So thank you. You too have a great day. I know that you're not feeling well, so rest well,
Yeah.
and we'll talk. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, talk to you soon. So thank you very much again and enjoy the entire day. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.